Hello and welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are working on batteries. BlueScience is just moments away. I'm doing a very similar build over here. We're going to have a little bit more space, so I will try to make sure that it's spaced enough to where we can expand it, because BlueScience does take a while to produce. It is pretty heavy in what it needs. So let's begin. BlueScience requires smart inserters unless one of the mods changed it. Nope. So smart inserters is mainly what we need to craft, because we have batteries, excuse me, we have advanced circuits, we have steel plate. We need smart inserters. Smart inserters are inserters, fast inserters, and then smart inserters. So smart inserter is a fast is a basic, and a basic is just gears. So we need gears, iron, circuits, pretty much straight across. So let's plan on doing this a little differently than what I normally do. I want, let's say the inserters are being made here and here. So we're going to have two rows going up. So this will be fast and this will be smart. So let's set all those just like that. Just that easy? No, it's not that easy. Let's so all these take circuits. Yep. So we're going to want actually two lines of circuits coming up. Iron and gears are used by these two, but not this one. So I don't mind having a few extra gears on here. And actually, it's I usually, once these start producing really fast, we're going to need to expand how many resources we're delivering, because they all use circuits. So I want two dedicated lines for each on circuits. For maybe I'll really plan to maximize what I'm doing here. Oh, Q. That's Q. Q. Oh, I did it again. Getting almost done with the recording session, so I'm getting flustered. So now we have two lines. We can actually limit. So let's put gears. Let's put gears on this and iron on this, because gears are before iron. So let's bring all of these down to meet our production. All right, so gears are next, and gears I'm going to want here. So there's that. Iron I'm going to want here, and splitters. And right here. Up, up, and up. Undergrounds. There, there. Oh, there's the double click again. Stone, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to use, but we will see. So now that I've got these, I can put them like so. Come on, circuits. Oh, I don't have circuits up here yet. Derp. So we're going to want some more undergrounds, and we're going to need some more iron. steal it off the line, but that doesn't give me very much. I like to take it from the... There we go. So circuits, and they're going to need to come right down here. Like so. Skip 4. Skip 4. No. I knew that wasn't going to work. Is that the top or the bottom? That is... I think the stone was just going to be one. Of course, I need another couple here. There we go. Circuits on their way. Let's get the inserters sorted. So, you need iron, you need iron. That's right, I don't need iron up here. You need circuits. You need gears, circuits, circuits, circuits. Output. Let's get some fast longs. Oh, I had some. So we need circuits, circuits. Oh, that needs a regular fast. Oh, I have one already. See, I'm blind. Okay, I need one here. One here, and one here. That's out, that's in, that's in, that's out. Good. Now I need them to share, and for fun, because I use them so much, I have an extra box like that. So they'll go up and only give me 2 stacks. You know, it'll kind of randomize where it gives them, and one of these should be good for a while. Now, when this kickstarts, it's really going to use a lot. So I'm going to want to build to plan for that. So let's offset this a little because of all that production. I don't want to let's bring our big resources up here, the ones that we've got crafted. So we will plan for, you know, one major line to come up here, one major line to come up there for crafting these. Like this. These will be blues. Good to go. And the output will be on the outside of these this time. And we're going to want some room to expand. So, you know, 1, 2, possibly 3 more. Like that. And to give ourselves a good buffer, these are going to be coming down right here. So I'm going to go up and around with them. That way there's a lot on the line. So if we do a research that, you know, takes a bunch of them, we don't have to worry. And then if we add another line of researchers, we can put them over here. These will be down here. These guys can loop up and come down on the other side. So everything kind of works out. There we go. Now, these are going to be on one side. And let's kind of offset that because something has to come up on this side. So this, I'm going to run into issues here. This I can bring down, offset. This is kind of ugly, but it's going to work. I know it's going to work. Excuse me. So we need two things coming up here. Let's sort this out. So what's first? Steel is right here. Well, somewhere over here. Let's get steel up first. So steel will come, let's bring steel down this line here, right here. Of course, underground. When you do buses like this, you tend to use a absolute ton of underground belt. And I don't like to underground all the way up because I like to know what's on. I like to know what's on the belts when I do this. So it just helps me sort out what is coming in, what needs to come in. So let's get this all sorted out. I can actually produce the slightly more efficient versions, which is nice. So I can go there. I can put one on this side and one on this side. To be semi-symmetrical with them just makes it easier. So this is actually going to consume a lot of circuits. I'm actually missing one over here. How does it? Oh, I know why. So this is actually going to really put a strain on our resources, especially when we start with batteries and we get the advanced circuits. Our circuits are going to run dry really quick. The little outposts we made for circuits is not enough to keep up with this demand. So we are going to have to figure out, we're going to have to expand on that pretty quickly. So batteries and red circuits need to come back. And we already have them on the bus, so it's just a matter of splitting. And I'm going to need stone to really optimize this. So we have, let's not hook them up just yet. I don't want to waste any. We're going to need red circuits. Batteries are lower. Yeah, let's make red circuits come in basically right down this line right here. They're going to come in on the inside. So they're going to go up like that. And I don't know, we're not going to really use red circuits anywhere else but here, so I don't need to switch that around. I don't need to make sure that they're extending because we're not going to use red circuits over here. Okay, that's an issue, but just deal with it. Red circuits are sorted. Excuse me. Of course, that's in there. Let's get some splitters. I like using splitters to offset stuff by one just because there's no loss in compression It's just an instant shift over by 1. So yeah, these filled up nicely, which is great. See, their circuits started struggling, especially because of red circuits. Red circuits really drain them. See, our circuits went down to minimal. Our red circuits are struggling. So at first, we're really going to have to push to figure out what we want to research to maximize our productivity. Obviously, automation and logistics are our priorities. Let's get batteries over. Same sort of thing with batteries. We're going to want to do a split and bring them over right on the bus. Where red circuits are coming up, we're going to bring those up. So we're going to bring them right in line. Just like that. I think I did those wrong because we're going to want a belt above that, so I did all these wrong, but I don't know if we have the belt space to, the underground belt, can only go so far, so we're not going to worry about it. So there. Let's get batteries up here, and BlueScience will be started. And the first 75, I have a train going through. The first 75 we'll use towards the oil production. So and something happened here where I'm not using batteries anymore. What happened? You're not getting any water. Clean water. Did they destroy that pump system down there already? I didn't leave a turret down there. Let's get the batteries up. Quickly go look at that. Get BlueScience up, and that should wrap up the episode. So yeah, sulfurs. The seeds are just not fast enough. Walk over here. Did they destroy that? They didn't. So what in the heck? Let's follow the line. Did I miss a... No, I couldn't have. Yeah. We've got water coming in. Right here is where it kind of derped out. Iron pipe to ground. That's where it was. Bingo. Sulfur. Give me sulfur. And I am just going to produce just a vast amount of seeds. Because I can craft way faster now. I keep forgetting where that is. While those craft, I'm going to go up, make sure BlueScience is started. Which means I'm going to need some inserters. I got stuck. So I need 8. I need 8 longs. That should be plenty of those. Oh, yeah, my seeds. Oh, I can do a couple of these. I'll get more batteries. They're coming. They're going to come. Okay. That was a lot of seeds, I admit. Okay, that's enough seeds. Okay, now we need fasts. Good to go. Let's get these sorted. And BlueScience is ready. We have BlueScience. Excellent. Well, thank you for watching. We come back next. We're going to start really ramping things up. So come back, see how fast we can produce everything that we need. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.